Hello, good morning, students. How are you? I think you are quite well. Today we will discuss a new topic, electric field at an equatorial point of a dipole. Electric field at an equatorial point of a dipole. First, we will tell you what is equatorial line. What is equatorial line? A line which is perpendicular to the axial line. A line which is perpendicular to the axial line and passing through the midpoint of electric dipole is known as equatorial line. A line which is perpendicular to the axial line and passing through the midpoint of an electric dipole is known as equatorial line. Now we will explain you electric field at an equatorial point of a dipole. For this, consider an electric dipole AB consisting of minus q and plus q charge separated by distance 2a placed in vacuum. Consider an electric dipole consisting of minus q and plus q charge separated by distance 2a placed in vacuum. Consider a point P on the equatorial line which is at distance r. Consider a point P on equatorial line which is at distance r from the center O of the dipole or from the midpoint of the dipole. Let a unit positive charge is placed at point P. Now electric field intensity at E1 at point P due to plus Q charge. Electric field intensity at point P due to plus Q charge. Actually this is the magnitude of the electric field intensity. When we find magnitude, then sign become positive. Thus E1 is equal to K Q upon BP square, which can also be written as E1 is equal to KQ upon under root R. This distance here, this distance is A and this distance is R, then it become under root R square plus A square, and when B square under root R square plus A square, then it become R square plus A square. Because what is the formula of electric field intensity? E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R square. Now electric field intensity at point P due to minus Q charge. Suppose this is my first equation of electric field intensity at point P due to minus Q charge. Then it become E2 is equal to KQ upon AP square, which can also be written as E2 इक्वल टू के क्यू अपॉन आर स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर. Suppose this is my second equation. This distance AP is under root A r square plus a square also, and when we square under root r square plus a square, it become r square plus a square. From equation first and second, we see right hand side of the both equation are equal. That is kq upon r square plus a square. It is also kq upon r square plus a square. Therefore, from equation first, second, E1 is equal to E2. From equation first, second, E1 is equal to E2. Now, we have seen that electric field E1 is equal to electric field E2. Now we can write E1 is equal to E2 is equal to KQ upon R square plus A square. Suppose this is my equation third. Let E be there. Let E is the resultant electric field intensity at point P. By parallelogram's law of vector addition, let E is the resultant electric field intensity at point P. For this, draw PR parallel to AB. Draw PR parallel to AB such that angle DPR is equal to angle CPR. What we have done? Draw PR parallel to AB such that angle DPR is equal to angle CPR, that is theta. Now we see that here we draw the diagram DPR is equal to CPR. Here horizontal component is E1 cos theta and E2 cos theta, that is in the same direction, and vertical component E1 sin theta and E2 sin theta, which is in opposite direction. Since vertical component are in opposite direction, therefore it will cancel with each other, and horizontal component will be in the same direction, therefore it gets added up. Therefore we can find resultant electric field. Resultant perpendicular component cancel out, horizontal component we can write horizontal component this is E1 is equal to E2. Vertical component E1 sin theta is equal to E2 sin theta are equal and in opposite direction. Since E1 is equal to E2, therefore cancel each other, and horizontal component horizontal component E, horizontal component E is equal to E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. Since E1 is equal to E2, therefore we can write E is equal to 2E1 cos theta. Now what is the value of E1? KQ upon R square plus A square, and E1, since E1 is equal to KQ upon R square plus A square, R square plus A square, and cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse, that is A upon under root R square plus A square. Cos theta is equal to A upon under root R square plus A square, base upon hypotenuse. Now we will put this value of E1 and cos theta in equation 4th. We will put the value of E1 and cos theta in equation 4. Therefore E is equal to 2 KQ upon R square plus A square, and cos theta is equal to A upon under root R square plus A square. Here R square plus A square power 1, and here R square plus A square power 1 by 2. Then it become 3 by 2. Therefore E is equal to, we can write this K into Q into 2A, Q into 2A upon R square plus A square power 3 by 2. But we know dipole moment P is equal to Q into 2A. The strength of an electric dipole is known as dipole moment, you know it. Therefore in place of Q into 2A, since P is equal to Q into 2A, therefore we can write E is equal to K P upon R square plus A square power 3 by 2. If dipole is very short, then if dipole is very short, if dipole is very short, then A square is much less than R square. We will ignore A square, then and put K is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. K, what is K? Electrostatic force constant, and its value is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, you know it. K is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Therefore E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi. First here we write, now we write K P upon R power. We ignore it and it become r square power 3 by 2. We will cancel 2, then it become kp upon r cube. Here cancel 2. Then E is equal to, now put the value of k, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught p upon r cube. This is the formula for electric field at an equatorial point of a dipole when dipole is very short. One point is noted that angle between electric dipole moment P and electric field intensity E. Angle between electric dipole moment P and electric field intensity E due to electric dipole at a point on equatorial line is 180 degree. 180 degree. Now we will discuss next topic, torque on a dipole in a uniform electric field. Torque on a dipole in a uniform electric field. How much torque is experienced by a dipole in a uniform electric field? Torque on a dipole in uniform electric field. Torque on a dipole in uniform electric field. First we will draw diagram. This is my uniform electric field. This is my uniform electric field. Now consider a dipole AB. Consider a dipole AB consisting of minus q charge, consisting of minus q and plus q charge. Consider a dipole AB consisting of minus q, this is A and this is B. Here charge is minus plus q. This point is B. Consider a dipole and distance between them is 2a, and let dipole makes an angle theta with electric field E. Dipole makes an angle theta with electric field E. The force acting on the dipole at point E is minus QE. Minus QE, and force acting on the dipole at point B is plus QE. Thus we summarize it. Consider an electric dipole consisting of minus Q. Consider an electric dipole consisting of minus Q and plus Q charge separated by distance 2a, and it is placed in uniform electric field E. Let dipole makes an angle theta with electric field E. Now force experienced by the dipole at point A due to minus Q charge, we know F is equal to QE, then it become minus QE, and force experienced by the dipole at point B is plus QE. We can write it force acting on plus Q at point B. Force acting on plus Q at point B, that is QE, because E is equal to F upon Q and F is equal to QE. Similarly, force acting on minus Q charge at point A, that is minus QE. We see this force along the direction of electric field at point B, and this is force opposite to the direction of electric field. These two forces, that is plus QE and minus QE, are equal and opposite, which rotate the dipole and form a couple. Because these two forces are equal and in opposite direction. Now they exert a torque. You know torque, turning effect of the force. Thus we know torque is equal to force into perpendicular distance. Therefore torque tau is equal to force into perpendicular distance. For perpendicular distance in triangle BAM, BAM sin theta perpendicular upon hypotenuse, you can write BM upon perpendicular upon hypotenuse AB. What is the value of AB? 2A sin theta is equal to BM upon 2A. Thus BM is equal to 2A sin theta. Now force is QE, therefore tau is equal to QE into 2A sin theta. We can also write it tau is equal to Q into 2A into E sin theta. But we know P is equal to Q into 2A, electric dipole moment. Since P is equal to Q into 2A, therefore we can write tau is equal to P E sin theta. This can also be written as tau is equal to P cross E, because A cross B is equal to AB sin theta. The direction of electric dipole moment P from minus Q to plus Q charge. The direction of electric dipole moment is from minus Q to dipole moment, that is, this is P, and direction of electric field is E. Direction of electric dipole moment is from minus Q to plus Q charge. Therefore torque tau will be perpendicular to P and E. Torque tau will be perpendicular to P and E. Thus, direction of how we can find the direction of torque by right hand screw rule. Direction of torque can be found by right hand screw rule. Now we will discuss some special cases when dipole is in stable equilibrium or when dipole is unstable equilibrium. If special cases, case first, if theta is equal to 0 degree, then tau is equal to PE sin 0 and value of sin 0 is 0, therefore tau is equal to 0. Thus we can see that no torque act on the dipole. No torque act on the dipole when dipole is placed, when dipole moment P is parallel to electric field E. Thus electric dipole is in stable equilibrium. Now we take case second. Case second, if theta is equal to 90 degree, then tau is equal to PE sin 90 degree, that is tau is equal to sin 90 is equal to 1, tau is equal to PE, that is maximum torque act on the dipole. Maximum torque act on the dipole is dipole moment P is perpendicular to the electric field E. Now case third, if theta is equal to 180 degree. 180 degree means anti-parallel. Then tau is equal to PE sin 180. Sin 180 is equal to 0, therefore tau is equal to 0. Thus we can see when dipole moment is anti-parallel to the electric field, the dipole is in unstable equilibrium. Now we will solve question based on this. Our first question is, question first, the electric field due to a small distance r from the center of a dipole. The electric field due to a small at a distance r from the center of the dipole at axial line is E. Find the distance on the equatorial line to have same electric field E. Now for a short dipole, we know electric field at an axial point of dipole. For This is our question number 3rd. First, suppose for a short dipole, electric field at axial point is 1/4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon r cube. Electric field at axial point for an electric dipole is 1/4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon r cube. Let r equatorial be the distance of a point on equatorial line. Distance of a point on a equatorial line, then axial point is equal to E equatorial. What is the electric field at an equatorial point? That is 1/4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon r axial cube is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught p upon r cube. This is equatorial. We will cancel 1/4 pi epsilon naught, 1/4 pi epsilon naught from both sides. We cancel p and p from both sides. Thus 2 upon r axial cube is equal to 1 upon r equatorial. Cube. Thus we can write this. Take reciprocal on both sides. Take reciprocal. It become r equatorial is equal to r axial cube upon 2. We can also write r equatorial only. R equatorial is equal to r axial upon cube root 2. R axial upon cube root 2. Now we will discuss next question. Our next question is from here we have learned that axial point, electric field at axial point is equal to 2 times electric field at an equatorial point. Our next question is an electric dipole with a dipole moment, (4 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb meter. P is equal to 4 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb meter. This is coulomb meter. An electric dipole with dipole moment 4 into 10 power minus 9 coulomb meter is aligned at angle 30 degree and theta is equal to 30 degree with the direction of a uniform electric field of a magnitude 5 into 10 power 4 Newton per coulomb. Electric field E equal to 5 into 10 power 4 Newton per Coulomb. Calculate magnitude of the torque acting on the dipole. We have to find magnitude of the torque acting on the dipole. We know tau is equal to Pe sin theta. What is the value of P? That is 4 into 10 power minus 9 E 5 into 10 power 4 sin 30 degree. Since sin 30 1 by 2, therefore tau is equal to 4 5 by 20 into 10 power 5 into 1 upon 2 tau 2 10 ja 10 power minus 5, then it becomes 10 into 10 power minus 5. This can also be written as 1 into 10 power minus 4. 1 into 10 power minus 4. Tau unit force into perpendicular distance, that is Newton meter. You can solve many problems based on this topic. Thank you.